when we scheduled this interview, the funds were frozen, but
Mhm.
last night, yesterday, they were unfrozen by a judge's order. We'll see if the Trump administration complies with that. There's been questions about whether or not this will create some sort of constitutional crisis
Mhm.
as a result, but hopefully not. So now that, let's assume the funds are unfrozen, now the funds are flowing again. What is top of mind for you in this new administration when it comes to helping your clients succeed? What are you worried about? What are you hopeful for?
Well,
Any
so
predictions?
no predictions. At the end of the day, Blake, we are accountants. Hattie and I are both CPAs. We both have serviced clients at our firm for many, many years. We're now in different leadership roles, but we're in this because we are very passionate about the work that these organizations are doing throughout their communities. And everybody who works for us feels the same. And, like I said in the beginning, I do think that the general public doesn't necessarily understand the role that nonprofits play in their communities, not to mention the impact on the economy. 12.8 million people work for nonprofits around the country. And that's
Right.
everything from your local food bank, to your shoreline management crew who's planting, native vegetation to prevent, erosion, to higher ed and hospitals. These are organizations that are essential, ingrained in communities where people live. They're your neighbors, they're your family members. There's real consequences to these services not being provided. Infrastructure, that's part of the role that government plays as well. Bike lanes in Philadelphia, we have a very vocal nonprofit that helps attain that. And so I think if we all take a step back and think about holistically what our quality of lives are and how they could be, that quality could decrease if these services go away. And it's the same for big cities and rural communities too. There are nonprofits helping, every step of the way. We need to think about, as a general voting public, what do we want the people who represent us to do? What's important to us? What are the values that we share? So for us, we're going to keep trudging ahead. The work that our clients do is very important to us. We are mission driven, they are mission driven, and we want to do whatever we can from an accounting perspective to help them, continue to achieve that mission.
One further thought in the current situation is, from a more technical standpoint, we're making sure that our clients are crossing T's, dotting I's, following the administrative requirements and all their federal awards to the letter, so that they don't come under further scrutiny for not following those rules as expected.
Yeah. That would probably be something that we can reliably predict will come to happen, is that there will be more scrutiny over the next few years on nonprofits. So cross your T's, dot your I's, be ready for somebody or some AI perhaps to dig into your numbers.
Yeah.
We'll see.